We get a lot of Labrador Retriever puppies in our classes, and we know that they are fun-loving, energetic dogs that require a lot of time, exercise, and training. That's why what happens in the first day and in the first week home is so important. So in today's video, we're gonna give you a Labrador Retriever puppy guide so that you know exactly what to do when you bring your new puppy home. I'm Kale McCann. This is 8-week-old Black Lab puppy, Hank. Welcome back to McCann Dogs. When we get our puppies home, one of the first things that we like to do is start to get them to learn some of the basics of our training that we can begin with already. One of the most important words your puppy is going to hear is the word yes, and we're going to use that to pinpoint when our puppy is correct. Now, the other thing I want to draw your attention to is this long line, or this house line that I have attached to this little puppy's collar, and I like to attach it when I'm doing my training sessions because I have the treats out. He's not so worried about fussing at it and biting at it. It's just sort of there, and he's getting accustomed to it. Now, when we're teaching our puppies the word yes, we need them to understand that it means something really good. So we're just going to start off by playing a little word association game. Now, this is little Hank, and he's never tried this before yet. So this is what it's going to look like the very first time we do it. So he's not paying attention. So I'm going to get my line. This is why it's important. Hey, there we go. Good boy. That's why it's important to have the line on so they can't just run away. Yes. Feed. Yes. Then feed. Good boy. Yes. Feed. Beautiful. Good boy. Yes. Then feed. So I'm saying the word yes, and then I'm rewarding 1 second later. Now, the timing here is very, very critical. It's important that he hears the word and then he gets to have the food. If I say yes and I feed at the same time, he's so enthralled with the food that he's probably not really internalizing my word. So it needs to be yes, then feed. That timing specifically. We want him to think that the word yes means he's wonderful and something delicious is coming his way. Now, in the same training session, you can also start to teach your puppy how to respond to their name. Again, you're going to need some treats, some delicious treats, and have a little line or leash on your dog so you can keep control. And again, you're going to play a little word association. You're going to say their name, and then you're going to lure them with some food 1 second later. Now, if my puppy's distracted, here's what I would do. I'm going to get his attention. Hank. Yes, good boy. When we're training our puppies, the idea here, yes, good boy, Hank, is that our puppies are 100% successful. So if he's never heard his name before and he's distracted and I say Hank 5 or 6 times and he doesn't know what to do when he hears that name, I'm teaching him from day one that he doesn't have to listen to his name. So it's important that every step right now is about teaching and learning and helping. Now, he's pretty engaged with me now because he knows that I have treats in my hand, so I'm going to use this to my advantage. Hank, and then I'm going to feed him. Hank, then I'm going to feed him. Good boy. Hank, good. Look at his little ears come up when I say his name. Hank, yay, good for you. Now I'm going to let him get distracted. One more time here. Look at over here. And then I'm going to show you again. Look, it's on the ground. Hank, yay! So again, by using the food and timing when I say his name, I can successfully have my baby puppy who's only been here a few moments learning to respond to his name every single time. One thing that's really great about a Labrador Retriever is that they are often highly food motivated, but sometimes that comes with a toll. It means that when you're using the food, they can sometimes be a bit overzealous and they can take the food from your hand very roughly, and that's something that you can address very early on with your puppies. So we play little games where we offer them some food and see how they take it from our hand. So I'm going to put a couple treats into my hand here, and I'm going to offer my hand to Hank. And if he sniffs or licks at my hand, I'm going to reward. He used a little bit of nibble on my fingers there, so I'm going to, yes, that's better. I'm going to pull my hand away. So if I like what he does, I'm going to reward him. If I don't like what he does, I'm going to pull my hand away and give him a light verbal reprimand. Yes, good, super gentle now, buddy. Often. Yes, it literally only took one time and he was like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. Yes, good boy. Now I don't hold it there forever. I want to look for a very small, yes, opportunity to reward him. Yes, perfect. Good boy, you got one more. Yes, perfect, here it is. Yay! Good choices, little man. Well done. And now I get all kinds of kisses. Now, another thing we like to do to help tire the puppies out and engage with them is teach them about how to play with toys. Now, labs being labs, they love to have things in their mouth. So try to choose a toy that's easy for the puppy to grab onto and that you can move around and make look very lively. Now, I have some treats hidden away in this hand, but I'm gonna see if I can engage him in this toy a little bit. And one of the best ways to do that is to wiggle the toy around so it looks a bit like dying prey and let the puppy chase after it. Oh, he's got a good little latch now. Now, once he's sort of latched on, I also need to practice being able to have him give the toy up to me. So once he's engaged, oh, there we go. That's the puppy I'm looking for. Woohoo, good boy. So you see the head shaking and the growling? Some people get a bit concerned with this, but puppies just do this. That's how they play, and that's how they sort of show that they're having a lot of fun. But I'm gonna work on establishing some control in a really positive way. So I have some treats in my hand. I'm simply gonna trade him treats for toys. Out. Oh my goodness, how fantastic was that? Good boy. Now, you see I pull the fast one and I just tucked the toy behind my back here so that he can't grab at it. But now we're gonna try the game again. So I'm gonna bring the toy back out. Oh, here it is. Did you thought you lost it? Oh, good boy. So I can move the toy around, get him to latch on a little bit. Oh, good boy. Oh, you like that thing now, you shake it. Good boy. I always let the puppy really get into it before I have him give it back to me. Good boy. Oh, he's wild. He's crazy. He's wild. Good boy. All right, now I'm going to try a trade. I'm going to say out first, and then I'm going to offer him a little treat reward. Oh, I'm going to let him grab on again. Out. He's not dropping quite as quickly this time, so I'm just going to be patient. Yes, there we go. Oh, he's not quite into it, so I'm going to try that again. I'm going to make the treats a little bit more appealing by putting them right on his nose. Hey, Puppadoo, look at this. Okay, so this is a good thing that's happening. A lot of times people will say, I can't use the house line because my dog just wants to chew it. So I'm going to do the same exercise, but with this house line. Out. Yes, good boy. Now, rather than letting him go right back to it, I'm going to engage him in some attention. Yes, good boy. I can get him doing something, because if I just give him a treat and then leave him alone, there's probably a good chance he's going to go back to the line. Now I'm going to keep the line in my hand. I might even wiggle it around a little bit. Yes, and I'm going to reward him for ignoring it. I'm going to get some more cookies out. Good boy. Yes, good. Yes, good boy. Good boy. So I can train him. This is off limits. Yes, but this is on limits. This is for puppies. This is for puppies. Yeah. Get it. It's all about what you teach your puppy, and the more you let them do things that they're not supposed to, they simply don't know what to do. So we have to make things really, really simple for them to understand. Good boy. Now if I make this toy more fun than biting on the line, then he's gonna sort of migrate to that. You're wild. Okay, I'm gonna try one more little drop it. Good boy. Out. Yes, super. Good boy, little hanky-panky. Beautiful, here it is. Yes, well done. Now you might be wondering why I'm standing in the hallway now, but that's because it's one of our favorite places to practice one of our favorite games with our puppies, and it's called a Restrained Recall. Now we practice in the hallway specifically because there's nowhere to get distracted from but us. Make sure you close all of the doors so that there's no sneaky places that your puppy can go instead of you. Now the way this works is you and your partner are going to be armed with some delicious treats, and you're going to set yourselves up on either end of the hallway, and you're going to practice calling your puppy back and forth. Make sure you use happy tones, lots of noises. You can even tap the floor to make it really exciting for your dog to follow you. And as they reach you, you're going to feed them, turn them around, and then let your partner give the puppy a call. And you're going to go back and forth a few times, conditioning the puppy to respond to their name or even a fun here command, all while they're getting lots of rewards. Now there's a very simple exercise that we want you to start off practicing with your puppies the moment they come home, and that's conditioning your puppy to accept you taking a hold of their collar. Now there are many times throughout the day that we need to take a hold of our puppy's collar, and it's pretty common when we first do it that puppies often want to nip or bite or run away when we do that. So we want to condition our puppies to be very comfortable with that process happening, and the way that we're going to do that is by incorporating a little bit of food reward. So I'm going to get Hank's attention a little little bit on me here. I'm gonna put some food right on his nose. And while he's snacking away, I'm gonna take my other hand and I'm gonna put it in his collar. Yes. And I'm gonna reward several times as my hand's in the collar. Now, I can move my hand around. I really want him to know that I'm holding on. I'm not gonna sort of be passive or sneaky about it. I want him to know my hand's in there and that there's absolutely nothing to be worried about. Now, once I'm done treating, I'm gonna let go and I'm gonna repeat that process over and over again. And I'll tell you that we make this suggestion a lot to our students, and most of the time people say to us, oh, my puppy's really good at that. But then that same puppy turns 15, 16, 6 months, 7 months old, and now they start to say, I don't really like when you take control. So this is something that you should practice even if your puppy is really, really good at it, because they need hundreds of repetitions of practicing this so that there is no issues that come up along the way. So I'm gonna try it one more time. So he's a little bit distracted, so I'm gonna take the food, I'm gonna turn him around so he's engaged with me, and then I'm gonna take my hand and put it in his collar. Yes, good boy. And I'm gonna reward generously, move my hand around a little bit. Yes. Now you notice I took the time to have him focus on me before practicing so that he knows that this is an engaging time between the two of us. So I'm out of food, so I'm gonna let go. I want the best part to be when my hand's right in that collar. Now you're gonna soon find out that puppies are extremely busy, so you're gonna need a few ways to help control them. We talked a little bit about the use of a house line, but the other thing is gonna be the use of a crate. It's really important though that we're teaching our puppies that the crate is a very positive place to be. So we want you to take some time to condition them to go in and out of the crate with just some use of some treats. Now, if you're having any puppy potty issues at this point, this particular crate is a little bit too big for a puppy of this size, but we thought that using a wire crate would be an easier way for you to kind of see what's going on in there. Now he's investigating, yes. So what I'm gonna do when he goes in there, hey pup, you're gonna try that again, that was awesome. I'm gonna use a bit of food and I'm just gonna put a piece of food inside there. Yes, good boy. And I'm gonna let him investigate, and as he's in there, I'm gonna reward, here it is. Oh. Now if he comes out, I'm not gonna worry about it at this point. We're just gonna practice going in and out for some food. Yes, now I love using wire crate because I can do that. Oh, you missed it. You missed it, good. Let's try it again. Here it is. Yes, good boy. And I might even reward him before he comes out. Good boy. And then start to teach a command. Okay. Yes. So it's my idea that he comes out and he doesn't just learn to go in and out. Yes, good boy. Good boy. And I'm going to feed him before he comes out. It's right here. It's behind you. It's behind you. Here it is. I missed it. Try it again. Good. So I'm going to feed him before he comes out. Yes. And then I'm going to tell him, okay. Yes. Oh, now you can see he's already starting to figure out that being inside is where all the food happens. Now, again, I have my house line so he can't just go and do his own thing. Good. I'm going to throw some cheese in there this time. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Good. Okay. Wow. That was awesome. Good boy. Okay, we're going to push the limits because he is doing so well. I'm going to throw it into the back of the crate. And now I'm going to shut the door. Yes, good boy. I'm going to wait till he turns around. Yes, good boy. I'm going to feed him a few times. Okay, yes. And I'm going to let him out. So we're just going to practice short little spurts in the crate. Nothing stressy. Look at that. Yes, good boy. Here you go. Here it is. Nothing stressy, all fun and games. Good boy. I'm going to close it. Yes. Okay. Okay. You didn't even want to come out that time. You know what it's all about, don't you? Good boy. Now we've given you lots to work on in your first day and your first week home with your puppy, but there's still lots more work to do. Now I want you to click that card right there to see our video on our puppy training schedule by age. On that note, I'm Kale, and this is now a very tired black lab puppy, Hank. Happy training.